Hello, yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and also see my screen. I'd like us to start the chart on my screen, GBP USD. So you remember yesterday we were actually looking for sell positions on this chart. We said that the price is in a very good downtrend based on the daily time frame. You can see that we still have a very good downtrend. So as it is now, if you're on this chart and you see this happening, this is still a very good downtrend. The buy which you have now, this is just a pullback. We don't expect it to go beyond this level. We have a very good resistance level here. Previously it was used as support on this price. The price went up, it came back, broke below it. We had the same place as a resistance. So we had a support, a break below, we had a resistance. If the price goes up and touches this line here, then this should give us an ideal place to look for a buy from. So we want to see what happens if the price goes up and touches this line. That will give us an ideal place to look for a buy from. To look for a sell from. We expect the sellers to push price downwards. We have our target fixed at this price. The next target is fixed at this price. In case the price ascends and closes above this level, then we will expect it to continue upward. So as it is now, this should be a good place to look for a sell from. Expect the sellers to push price downwards with the first target here. The next target is this one, and if the last target is broken, then our next target should be this one here, just like that. So that should be it for this chart. My next instrument, I want us to look at Euro USD. So one thing you should notice that Euro USD and GBP USD are moving in the same direction. They all should have the same signal for now. This is a downtrend. We have a very good downtrend here. The price keeps forming lower highs. So you can draw your line from this point up to this point. You take this as the swing high, and then you also take this as the swing low. You can see that the price retraced back up to this point. It formed a high which is lower than the previous high. Then it continued bearish up to that point. Then from there the price again pulled back upwards up to that point there. Then it continued downwards. It continued downwards up to that point. There was a pullback, and then we had a continuation. Then we had another pullback. So you can see what's happening. It looks like each time the price pulls back upwards, it does not pull back above the previous high. Like in this case here, the price was lower than the previous high. We had a high which is lower than the previous high. We had a high which is lower than the previous high. And as it is now, the price looks like it's upwards, but we don't expect that upwards to continue beyond this level here. So technically this should give us an ideal place to look for a sell from, somewhere in between these two lines. If the price comes up and does not break and close above that line, then that should give us a good place to look for a sell from. So technically, as it is right now, this should be a very good sell, but only if the price comes up and touches these two lines. If that happens, then this should be an ideal place where we want to look for a sell from. We are expecting the sellers to push us downwards with our first target fixed So you may want to wait for your stop loss should be fixed at the high of this candle. This is the safest. It may look like it's very far, but it's the safest place to have your stop loss. The first target is this one. The next target is this one here. So my next instrument is the US dollar Japanese yen. This is a buy. We have a very good uptrend. So as it is on this chart, we are actually eyeing a possible break beyond this level. This is 151.848. We do expect that the price may likely ascend and close beyond it. If that happens, then that would be a sign that we are now continuing to the upper side. So either the price may pull back downwards up to somewhere maybe around this point, this line here. Either the price may come back down up to somewhere around this zone, or the price may first break beyond this line before it continues upwards up to this level here. Otherwise, on the lower side, the price may likely go down up to this point, and then the next target is the line we have these two lines here. So these are the key levels you watch for price around. Watch for price around this area. This is 145.243. The next one is 149.670, and then the next one, this is 151.919, and then the next one is 145.083. So that is that. My next chart is gold. So on gold, so far we took a very good buy position last week. We had a very good support here. You remember I mentioned this clearly, that while the price does not break below this low, that should give us a good place to look for a buy from. If you took it a buy there, the price actually went your way as we wanted it. So we don't expect this buy to continue upwards as such. We just want it to go at least up to this point. So it has done that already, which means if you took a buy position with us previously, you're supposed to be out of a trade. We had a very good take profit here within these two lines. If the price ascends upwards and breaks above these two lines, that should be a sign that we're now extending upwards up to this level here. So we expect that the price should continue upwards up to that point, then retrace back to the lower side, move like this, or the price may break beyond this line, this upper line, two lines, then retrace back before it can continue upwards up to the next level, which is that level there. So we do have a very good buy position here, or you may wait and sell a retrace, a bounce from that level there up to the target which you have, which is this one here, these two lines. My next instrument So my next chart, which I'd like us to have a look at, is the Brent oil. So with this chart, so far the price is in consolidation mode. You can see that the price keeps consolidating. You're not seeing an actual direction, either the price is upwards or is downwards, but it remains within a range. So we have that, and then we have that. So we have a very good resistance zone somewhere there. So as long as the price remains within these two lines, we are either waiting for a sell from the line we have at the top here back to this trend line here, or this horizontal support. If the price ascends above this line, which is 92.397, then we do expect it to continue to the upper side, at least up to this target. My next target is this one, and then the next target is the line we have at the top, which is this one here. So basically, should the price go beyond this line, expect it to continue upwards up to this target. If this target is broken, expect it to extend higher up to this level. Then the next target is the line we have at the top, which is this one here. So that is that. The next chart is the SP500. This is very interesting because we keep looking for buy positions on this chart, but the price keeps heading to the lower side. You remember we had a buy when the price was, started mentioning a buy when the price was somewhere here, but it keeps going down. So we lost here. We also lost here because the price went down. Currently we are not in any position, but if the price comes down and touches this line again, which is 3665.2, then this should be an ideal place to look for a buy from, at least up to this target. My next target is this one, my next target is this one, and then the next target is the line we have at the top, which is this one here. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's analysis. We're going to meet again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you and see you.